everyone, Des here. Welcome to my second video. Thank you all so much for all your support and feedback. I cannot express enough how much it means to me, and I'm just so excited to be on this journey and sharing my sequences with you all. Today's video is a sequence I created for my friend Eric. It's a quicker stretch to help with hip pain and sore legs. Remember to listen to your body, stay within what it is asking you, and stop and come out safely if you feel any pain. All right, we will start on our backs today. Get yourself all situated, nice and comfy and aligned. If you have pain in your low back, you can keep the knees bent and drawn in towards one another. You can add support for your head. Make sure that the support isn't too high and your neck isn't craning or uncomfortable. A pillow, bolster, or blanket can be added underneath the knees as well. So take some time here to find what your body is asking for today. Also, if you have your hair in a ponytail or a bun, you can take that out as well, and it can release some of the tension in your head. Take a moment here to feel grounded. Feel your body on the earth and the earth holding your body. Just take a few breaths here to recognize what it feels like to be supported and held by the earth. And whenever you are ready, we are going to do a pranayama practice called Durga pranayama, or 3-part yogic breath. This pranayama practice helps to increase awareness of how you breathe. It helps calm down the body and mind. It can increase the lung capacity and helps normalize blood pressure. One hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. Inhale into your low belly, lower chest, upper chest, as if you're filling from your torso bottom up. Then exhale and release from the top of your lungs, mid-lungs, and out your belly. We're going to do this 3 more times. Inhale in the belly, low chest, and upper chest. Exhale, upper chest, lower chest, and the belly. Inhale, belly, low chest, upper chest. Exhale, upper chest, low chest, and belly. One more, moving at your own pace. And when you are done, just returning to your natural breath. All right. Have a strap or belt rope or towel nearby. You can use anything as long as it's not stretchy, as long as it won't cause resistance. You don't want to use something like an exercise band or anything that has an elastic in it because we don't want that tension. We just want it to be an extension of our hands to provide support for poses. All right, so we're going to make our way back onto our backs. However you get there is fine. Get yourself situated. Take out your pony if you need. Lift up your left leg. Cross right ankle over left thigh. Lift up your left leg. Put your right hand through the triangle shape your legs are making and interlace it with your left hand. Place it on your shin. If your hands don't reach or your neck or head is lifting, grab a strap or something similar and place it around your left shin and hold a strap tail in each hand. Release any tension, any areas you may be holding. Soften where your thighs meet your hips and relax your feet. If you have tension in the right knee, you can flex your foot. Draw the left knee towards your chest and your right knee away. Breathe here. Breathe into the pose, feeling the stretch in your right outer hip and sending your breath there. Exhale to release left leg to the earth, uncross, and we'll repeat on the other side. Inhale, left leg crosses over right thigh. Exhale, lift right knee off of the earth. And if you interlaced on the other leg, change the interlace for this one. Or grab your strap. Breathe here, sending breath to your outer left hip and release any tension. Not holding in the legs, the face, the stomach, or the neck. If you feel any tension in the left knee, you can flex the left foot, the left toes. And just be with your breath here. Sending your breath to where you feel the stretch. Lower your right leg, uncross your left. And just check in with your body here, just noting how it feels. When you're ready, we'll move into Ananda Balasana, Happy Baby. Lower back flush with the mat. Bend your knees and bring the soles of the feet to the sky. Hands can come to the shins, the outer or inner sides of the feet, or you can draw your peace fingers around your big toes. You want your back to stay on the mat here, so you can also use a strap over the soles of your feet if you'd like. Draw knees towards your armpits, but don't pull them down. You can rock side to side, you can straighten one leg then the other, or just find stillness in your Ananda Balasana. And we'll just breathe here, inhaling and exhaling for a few moments. If the mind wanders, notice your thought and then try to bring your attention back to your breath. On your next exhale, release and draw your knees into your chest. You can always use a strap here around the knees and light support under the head. Just make sure your head or neck isn't lifting or craning. Interlace the fingers or use your strap around the left shin and extend your right leg out. Get settled, relax. There's the strap on your shin if you need it. Inhale, draw your left knee towards the center of your body. Exhale to bring it out to the left. Hip massage circles moving with your breath. Inhale to come towards center and exhale to draw away from the body. We'll do a few more. Draw your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg out. If you had your fingers interlaced on the other side, change the interlace and breathe here. Inhale, draw your right knee in, and then exhale to bring it out towards the right. Inhale to draw it in, and exhale to bring it out towards the right. Do a few more here, moving at your own pace with your breath. And then we will draw the left leg back in, extend the right leg out, and we'll do more hip circles with our breath in the opposite direction we went the first time. Inhaling to draw it in, exhaling to draw it out. Then we'll bring our right leg in, extend our left leg, and exhale to draw the right knee out, and inhale to bring it in center. Or whatever breath pattern you have going, as long as you are moving with your breath here. A few more. We'll extend the right leg out. Check in with your body and mind and breathe here. When you are ready, make your way up into a seated position, and we'll move into Baddha Konasana, or bound angle pose. So soles of the feet together, making a diamond shape with your legs. Move your booty flesh out of the way and sit on your sit bones. You can sit up on some height here. If your knees are really high above your hips, you can also take some blocks or books and put them underneath your thighs to support your legs and your knees. All right, extension in the spine. Hands can come to your shins, ankles, toes, or they can come to earth or on some blocks. But you want to keep that extension in your spine. We'll stay here for a few breaths, shining our heart towards the sunshine. Breathe. It's so tempting in this pose to just bring your heart right down towards your ankles. But first, check in with yourself, feel grounded in the lower body, have that extension, and then if you'd like, you can bend the elbows out to the side and start to bring your heart towards your ankles. Moving with your breath, of course. Inhale to come up and exhale to release. And you can windshield wiper the legs here from one side to another. It feels good after a hip opening like that. And it's also fun to bring some mobility into the hips as well. When you're ready, we'll do Ardha Matsyendrasana. Extend your legs out in front of you. Move your booty flesh out of the way. You can always sit on some height here if you need. If your hips or low back are tight, inhale, bend the right knee. You have the option to bring it over your left leg for a deeper outer hip stretch, or you can just keep it in front. Work where your body is today. Exhale to find length in your spine. Inhale, wrap the left arm around the right shin. Exhale, bring the right hand in front, then behind you onto support. You can use blocks or onto the earth. If you are sitting on support, you'll want to put your right hand on support as well, just to help it reach. And also, if your hand doesn't reach, you can put it on support too. Inhale to find space and exhale to move into that space. You have the option to bend your left leg to deepen the stretch. It makes this really intense in your outer hip. If you do this, make sure to keep the hips square and try not to lose length in the spine. You want to make sure you're maintaining that extension. A few breaths here in Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhaling to find space and exhaling to move into that space we've created. Head to turn last if neck feels okay, and breathe. Inhale, turn head back to face front. Exhale to release the whole body back to center. Inhale, left arm behind, right arm on shin. We're going to do an open twist to counter the previous twist. Inhaling for extension, exhaling to twist. Inhale, turn head to front, and exhale to untwist. Extending the right leg out front and just noting how the right side feels in comparison to the left side. And when you're ready, we'll do the other side. Bending in the left knee, left leg can stay or cross over the right leg. I'm just using my hands here to draw my belly towards the right side to help me get into the twist more. Inhale, right hand or maybe the right forearm on left shin. Exhale, left hand reaches behind us, taking any support needed. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, twist your belly towards the left. Inhaling to find space, exhaling to move into that space. Option to bend the left leg on this side as well. Few more breaths. Inhale to release your head back towards center. Exhale to release the rest of the body and counter twist on this side as well. Right arm comes behind. Inhale to find extension and exhale to twist. Head back towards center and exhale to release from your twist. Extend both legs out front. Okay, good job, everyone. Doing lots of openings in our hips. It is not easy work. Make sure you're seated on your sit bones. Inhale, bring both arms up to the sky. Exhale to fold forward. Hands fall wherever they land, or you can use a strap here around the soles of your feet. Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Make sure your spine is not rounding, lots of length, lots of extension. Breathe. It's so tempting in this pose as well to try to go down as far as we can, but we really don't want to compromise that length in our spine. And when you are satisfied, we will make our way back down to lie on our backs. Yay, yay, yay. Taking any head support you may need, just getting comfy on your mat, moving your props out of the way. And when you're ready, we'll take thread the needle again. Inhale, right ankle to cross over left thigh. Exhale, lift left leg up and interlace or use a strap. Hands over left shin, making sure right hand is through the triangle shape you've created. And taking any support here if you need. Check in and see if you're holding tension in your face, your jaw, neck, abdomen, and release it all. See if doing this pose now feels different than the first time we did this pose this class. Maybe the hips are less tight, maybe there's some tension that's been relieved, maybe not. Just note whatever you've noticed and breathe into the pose here. Release the left leg, uncross, and with your breath, move into thread the needle on your right side. Releasing any tension you may be holding. Sending your breath to the outer left hip. And again, note how this side feels now than how it did feel at the beginning of class. Release your right leg, uncross your left leg, drop both knees into the chest, and give yourself a big hug. You can use a strap here as well. Self-love is just so necessary. And exhale to release. Soles of the feet together, knees wide. You guessed it, Supta Baddha Konasana. As you can see here, a kind person stopped to talk to me for a little while. The biker did not notice that I was filming, but was very friendly. Okay, so my favorite way to do Supta Baddha Konasana is to have a little bit of head support, to put a bolster underneath my spine, and a block under each thigh. I just find that it helps me relax into the hip opening. Take whatever support you may or may not need here for yourself. We're going to spend more than a few breaths in this pose. And again, note the differences. See if lying down changes the pose or for you or the sensations in any way. Breathe here. Feel the earth supporting you and focus on your breath. Beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to end this sequence with Viparita Karani, or legs up the wall. Clearly, there are no walls around me, and you can see me here searching if there's any trees I can use or any other structures, but there really isn't anything. So you can do this pose without a wall, but having that support from the wall is really nice. So here's me doing legs up the wall with no wall. You want your legs at a 90-degree angle. This pose can reduce inflammation, increase circulation. It helps relieve tension and fatigue in the legs. It helps to calm the nervous system. You want your neck long, and you can have support under your head or spine or sacrum here as well. If you need to reduce the stretch in your hamstrings, legs can be above the hips. So we'll just breathe here in our relaxing Viparita Karani for a few breaths. In Iyengar yoga, they call this pose the healing angle. You want your legs to plug into your hip sockets. You can stay here for Shavasana, or you can move into any other Savasana you may like. Take your time to get supported and set up so that you are comfortable. And I will tell you when it is time to make your way out. Slowly coming back into your body here. Maybe you start to wiggle the fingers and toes. You can rub the fingertips together. And whenever you are ready, roll over onto your right side. Mindful if you have props around. Just take a moment to reflect on your practice. Thank yourself for showing up, not being hard on yourself, but showing grace. Give yourself the gratitude you deserve. Whenever you are ready, make your way up to seated. We'll draw everything from our practice today to our heart. Thank you so much for sharing your time, energy, and practice with me. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, any feedback at all, please let me know. Have a good one.